Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Cal with the second round of the Crush Card Cup. Hopefully, you're not only entertained by this video, but also learn a thing or two on how to take down the Golden Boys. Enjoy. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Eldlich being a control-heavy deck versus Rocket Link is a combo deck. Hopefully, we don't get disrupted too much and we end up with a win. Our opening hand is Magna Rocket, Quick Launch, Tracer, Call by the Grave, and Cosmic Cyclone. Our opponent opens up Cursed Land, paying 800 life points to add the Conquistador of the Golden Land to hand. Activating Golden Lord's effect, he ditches Elixir of White Destiny, then banishes White Destiny from grave to set a Hakira of the Golden Land to field, setting a card face down and at end phase, banishing Conquistador of the Golden Land to set another copy of White Destiny to field. On our turn, we draw into a Safer. Our opponent activates White Destiny, attempting to revive Golden Boy, but we chain or Call by the Grave, banishing Golden Boy from the game. The deck only uses 3 monsters. The other monsters are mostly trap card monsters. Getting rid of Eldlich is actually key to beating them. By activating Cosmic Cyclone, we get rid of a Conquistador of the Golden Land from field. Normal summon Safer, activate effect. Our opponent drops the Ash. Chaining, we get our Quick Launch, gets a Rocket from deck to field. Special summoning Silver Rocket will link into our Striker Dragon, getting us a copy of Boot Sector launch to hand. Activating Boot Sector, special summoning Magna and Tracer from hand. Link summon or Striker and or Magna to create Hieratic Dragon of Heavenly Spheres. Activating Rocket Tracer's effect, destroying or fuel collar, special summoning Recharger to the field, linking off Recharger to LP and Tracer to Pisty. Activating Guard Dragon LP's effect, we special summon Red Eyes Metal Dragon from deck and our opponent submit. So far so good, and we're heading into the second half of this match. And we've been able to stop our opponent at every corner. Hopefully we keep it up and go for the big W. Alright, so he's going first and we're going second. Opening our hand is Safer, Chaos Dragon Levineer, Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, Tracer, and Rotar. Our opponent summons Magician Souls and links it into Almirage, setting 3 cards face down, and our opponent at end phase activates Conquistador of the Golden Land, banishing it from grave, setting an Elixir of Scarlet Sanguine from deck to field. Our turn, we draw into a Quick Launch. On draw phase, our opponent activates Scarlet Sanguine, special summoning the Eldlich from deck to field. Normal summon Safer, activating its effect to get a level 4 monster from our deck to our hand. We choose Magna Rocket, special summoning or Collapse Serpent from hand to field by banishing a light monster from the grave. We link it into our Striker Dragon, once again getting us into that much needed Boot Sector launch from deck to hand. Since Striker's effect was Chain Link 1 and Collapse Serpent was Chain Link 2, we grab a copy of Wave Burster from deck. Special summon Wave Burster by banishing the Collapse Serpent, linking them both off for Romulus, just trying to bait out our opponents and testing the water for any disruption. Our opponent activates Solemn Warning, negating and destroying a Romulus. Activating Boot Sector launch, we special summon Magna and Tracer. The Romulus in the graveyard, we go for a synchro summon of our Boreal Savage Dragon. Our opponent activates Solemn Judgment, negating and destroying our Boreal Savage. To my dismay, as I sit on duality consisting of both disdain and awe for my opponent, contemplating not only the misfortune thus far, but also my life choices. You see, I've come to a realization, an epiphany, that this is no mere children's card game. Surely this is a test from the gods, dare I say universe, one of luck, skill, strategy, and patience, the ultimate game in terms of attack and defense. With the worst out of the way, we now go for our next line of play, which is special summoning Chaos Dragon Levineer from our hand. By banishing 2 dark monsters and 1 light monster, we get to destroy 2 cards on our opponent's side of the field. We target our opponent's back row set card and Almirage as targets for destruction. Our opponent uses Almirage's effect to protect the Eldlich from destruction by card effects. Activating the Quick Launch I was saving in my hand, I get a Rocket Tracer from deck. Using Rocket Tracer's effect on Chaos Dragon Levineer, special summoning Rocket Recharger, synchro summoning both Rocket Recharger and Tracer into a Berserker of the Tenyi. Tenyi beats the crap out of Eldlich, gaining an attack power boost of 2500, bringing our Berserker of the Tenyi to 5500 attack. Do you even lift, bro? We end our turn knowing that this is a monster heavy format. Our opponent has to really think about what monster effect they activate next. Our opponent draws their last pathetic card, sending Eldlich from hand to grave by discarding another card in their hand, which is a solemn judgment, and they get to destroy Berserker of the Tenyi. Banishing the Golden Lord from grave, our opponent banishes a Scarlet Sanguine from the graveyard, setting a Conquistador of the Golden Land to field by sending Conquistador from field to grave, adding the Golden Lord from the graveyard back to the hand, making it so that it can special summon itself back to the field. Golden Boy also gets a 1000 attack power bonus, bringing its attack to 3500, so we take a huge hit to the face. At main phase 2, our opponent banishes the Conquistador from the graveyard to set another Scarlet Sanguine to the field, ending their turn. Our turn, we draw into a Dragon's Ravine, activate Boot Sector Launch, special summon Tracer from grave, using Rocket Tracer's effect, destroy our field card to special summon a Magma Rocket from deck to field. Waking off Tracer to create Striker Dragon, you get yourself another copy of Boot Sector Launch. Activating Striker's ability to destroy itself to get us another Rocket from grave to hand. We choose Recharger with its ability to send it from our hand to special summon another Dark Monster from grave, choosing our Berserker of the Tenyi. With Berserker back on the field and with our opponent Old Golden Boy at 3500 attack, we have to pass our turn, waiting until their ability fades and their attack is back to normal. 3500 is a bit too much right now. Alright, so our opponent's turn, they draw their card, and our opponent attacks our Magna Rocket, which I think is a big mistake, because that gets us another Rocket from deck, which is our Rocket Tracer, which can bring another monster on board. Our opponent realized that they made a mistake, because with Tracer we can get another Rocket on board, which makes our Spiral Dragon Engraved effects alive, which could potentially bring a Dingirsu onto the field. So I guess we win. And that was the second round of the Crush Card Cup. For my next few videos, I might try something a little bit more new. However, if you like the content, please show your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And until we see each other again, good luck and take care. Enough love. Bye.